Hong Kong's appetite for CBD is booming. It's popping up in drinks and cosmetics and even treats for pets. This despite many other Asian countries remaining more conservative about cannabis. We checked out Hong Kong's first CBD-themed cafe and shop when it first opened last year. Take a look. I'm told this could very well be the first CBD-infused mooncake, and I'm gonna eat it. They're not only beautiful, they're absolutely delicious. Got my coffee, mooncakes, cookies, juice, everything here at Hong Kong's first and only CBD-themed cafe and shop.
I think the benefits of cannabinoids are really for everyone. It's a plant that Mother Nature gave us. We've had it for thousands of years, and yet it's been inaccessible to a lot of the world for decades now. And especially those in Asia Pacific haven't had access to the benefits cannabinoids and CBD in particular can bring.
So I have it every now and then just for like a bit of a calming effect. It's good after like a stressful week, and the dog likes it.
I used to suffer from insomnia, and I started taking CBD, and it just helped me relax and ease some of my anxiety that I had at the time.
From the cannabis flower and from the cannabis plant, we have two main compounds which are most famous, CBD and THC. THC is what traditionally people would be looking for in cannabis, whereas CBD is the more therapeutic side of cannabis.
Around Asia, laws vary greatly. In some countries like Hong Kong, CBD is only legal if it contains 0% trace of THC. In other Asian countries, it's only available for medical use, and in others, it's completely banned.
There are places in Asia where CBD is and remains heavily prohibited, such as Singapore, and we would highly recommend that nobody even considers bringing a CBD product, whether free of THC or not, to Singapore because the penalties can be quite severe.
And CBD isn't just for humans. What do you think, Ozzy? Oh, you give me a paw.
For older pets who might have inflammation or sore joints, might be struggling a little bit with physical ailments, CBD can help with anti-inflammation and with reducing pain. And the other big benefit is for pets of all ages, is anti-anxiety. I think we are the first in Asia to be taking a more sophisticated approach and helping destigmatize it through restarting the conversation in a new manner.
Cheers. Joining me now for more is Bloomberg News reporter Henry Ren. Now, Henry, what's driving the surge in demand for CBD in Hong Kong?
I think the most important factor is the policy changes. It has really paved way for the blossom of Hong Kong CBD market. In 2018, Canada legalized the adult use of cannabis. After that, Hong Kong government said in an open letter that CBD was no longer classified as a dangerous drug. Let's fast forward 2 years, and during the pandemic, some businesses started looking to add some CBD products like CBD cosmetics, oils, or coffee, or beer, some food and drinks products to their product lines. But it took some extra time for the Hong Kong consumers to be comfortable with CBD products because as we know that Asian consumers are relatively more conservative toward cannabis consumption. Early adopters, they're expats or Hong Kongers, they have some overseas experience, but some locals at this point, they're now joining the party as well. For Fun Cafe, the Hong Kong's first CBD cafe, they told me that their monthly sales have increased by fivefold since it first launched. The players really believe that the Hong Kong CBD market is very nascent, but it has huge potentials.
Do Hong Kong's CBD players have the chance to launch in mainland China?
In mainland China, CBD is allowed in cosmetics there, but not in food and drinks. So some analysts that I talked to, they are more optimistic that China will take a more open approach to CBD in the future. That's because at this time, 3 provinces in China are allowing hemp cultivation, and there are some CBD cosmetics products in the pipeline. in China as well. But just in late March, the National Institutes for Food and Drug Control in China proposed to ban CBD in cosmetics. The rule is yet to be finalized, but there are some legit worries that some stiffer rules might be coming for the CBDs in mainland China and even in Hong Kong.
Now, as more of the Western world opens up to the legalization of marijuana, do you think this will ever happen in Asia?
So on the recreational front, it's definitely not impossible, but could be very hard for some Asian countries to legalize recreational marijuana, especially in East and North Asia. It could be hard to overcome some public sentiments. Medical cannabis could be a different story. It can be increasingly liberalized in the next few years. For example, in Thailand, according to the data gathered by Prohibition Partners, medical cannabis had already been prescribed to over 14,000 patients as of November last year. And just remember, some Asian countries, they have cultivated cannabis for thousands of years, like Japan, like China. Thailand legalized the export of medical cannabis, and they thought that it could offer a boost to its economy. Some countries really see cannabis cultivation as an opportunity for economic incomes.